poem. How touching, how beautiful. And now we have a friend, a colleague, and someone who was very close to Roxanne in many different ways. I've known this boy, I can say that. He was a boy when he got here in 1982, right around the time Roxanne came in. Richard Ray and Roxanne were very close as students here at CSUN and have been for years and years. They are strong and fast friends. Those are two sight words that have many multiple meanings. Strong and fast. And that describes their friendship for life. Richard Ray will come forward and do a poem in memory of his dear friend. Are you going to say a few words about the poem first, Richard? Yes, well, I can say that the poem is called My Father's Voice. It was written by Arthur Samuel Clanin, and Richard will tell you a little bit more about that and then deliver that poem in
Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel. This poem was written by Roxanne's father, Arthur Samuel. Clanin. He's his grandfather as well. Samuel's father passed away previously, and he wrote this and gave this to Roxanne. And Roxanne was so fascinated by the story, the narrative of the poem, that she decided to share this poem with her other friend, Charles Carter, 5 years ago, when he passed away. And the poem means a lot to them. So I have taken this in part, and I'll do my best to honor the translation and reading. In Arthur's voice. I cannot hear what others hear, but my Father's voice says, do not fear. I look for him, but do not see, for it is in my heart that he must be. My head spills over with shoulds and oughts, and sometimes confusing or fearful thoughts. I seek life's wisdom from a friend or a book, but my Father says, it is in my own heart that I must look. Listen quietly, he says, for the answers you will find. For he says, it is only within me he can dwell. Enjoy life's treasures and the gifts he does give. He asks only that I live as he would have me live. For at the end of life's walk, I have but one final choice: to listen quietly within my Father's voice. Written by Arthur Samuel Clanin, Lucy's grandfather. I love you.
We are now nearing the end of our program. Richard, thank you so much. for delivering that poem. Those beautiful words in American Sign Language. I would ask all of you to please remember and hang on to the words that were imparted to you by your parents and your family. I have poems that my wife wrote that I've hung on to. A lot of them I don't really understand, but they are near and dear to me. And there is nothing sweeter than passing on words of wisdom to the next generation. How sweet that is. And how many meanings the word sweet has.